back, everybody. Today we're back in the kitchen for a cheap but worth it. I'm going to be sharing with you one of my husband's new favorite finds. They are vegetable cutting, knife handling gloves. Now, I'm a big proponent of putting your hair up in the kitchen because I think there's nothing more disgusting than finding hair in your food, even when it's my own. So there goes that. These little gloves were about $7-8 online. They are designed to be used when cutting. Now, even though I don't tend to use them, I will say that they have allowed my husband to do so much more in the kitchen than he used to and more quickly. Now, that doesn't mean you still want to be kind of dumb about the way you handle a knife. So respect the cutlery, please. Best way to keep knives, by the way, is to have a magnet rack. It keeps them from getting roughed up and the blades dulled, but it also keeps stuff out of a drawer. You should never ever keep knives in a drawer. Chopping block for sliding them in is fine, but again, when they're sliding in there, they can end up damaging the edges and you have to sharpen them more often. So I prefer click, our knife thing. Okay, so here it goes. This little guy is designed so that when I am cutting, I do not cut through my fingers. So I'm going to grab this gorgeous onion that I bought at the farmer's market, lay that sucker down on the cutting board. Now, when I cut vegetables, I use the crimped finger so that if you do happen to get anything, you don't get the tip of your finger and cut the tip of your finger off. You just scrape your knuckle. But my husband, you know, being a dude, he's a little less exacting about the way he uses his hands. And when I use this, I can still do my goofy grip. But I know that if I do use a more open-handed grip like he tends to, this knife is going to bounce right off the glove. It's not going to be able to sever or cut through the glove. Super cool. So I'm going to do a little bit of cutting with my little gorgeous onion here. And the grip I'm using is actually quite uneducated. I'm not got my curled fingers at all. I'm actually holding it like I would almost hold a baseball, and I'm just cutting away. You could see that that would be very risky for pointer here and even my thumb on the inside. But because I've got this glove, I'm able to just do a quick little bit of cutting. These are really great if you're doing like early morning cooking and you're about half awake. Maybe your coffee hasn't kicked in yet. So about $7-8 online. You could probably find them in fancy kitchen stores too, but they'll probably cost you a lot more. So check these out. These are by, wow, I cannot read that at all. It is High Performance Cut Level 5 size large gloves. Notice even I was able to wear the size large, but if you have little feminine hands like I do not, you can buy a size medium or even a size small for your children. Really good idea to have these in the kitchen for kids when they're learning to cut. You want to keep them safe as well. Thanks for joining me for another cheap but worth it. Get yourself some of these awesome gloves and enjoy some cooking. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, share with a friend, and I'll catch up with you in the kitchen a little bit later on.